What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. I've been playing around in the Division this afternoon, no surprise there, and I've been mixing older gear with newer gear and just kind of seeing if we come up with any better results. On top of that as well, checking out guns that have had a buff, and really today we are continuing with the theme of SMGs, but this time we've got one that anybody can pick up absolutely anywhere, and it looks super spicy to boot because of the new skins that we got this season. This is the CMMG Banshee, and yeah, it's really nice. It's had a super buff this season. It's really good at burst damage and really good at sustained damage as well. So I tried the name version out a couple of weeks ago now. It was really nice. So today we're trying the non-named version out because we can obviously put whatever talent we want on there as well. So fast hands and killer all become options straight away. Now, I used to love perfect killer on the dark winter, but the dark winter got left way behind this patch. And this seems to be our high-end alternative now. Or maybe the MP7. I didn't have one that I was actually thinking about using MP7. It's very similar in damage to the Banshee, so either or kind of works. But obviously you can use an Ouroboros, you can use a Chatterbox, you can use a Lady Death. This is just some, you know, high-end versions that maybe people have a bit of an easier time picking up. So we'll check out the build. I haven't run it yet, as usual. I don't know if it's actually going to be any good, but let's see. The strange thing with using an SMG is when you either have to reload because we've been used to using the Chatterbox, or it's just not as fast firing as the Ouroboros and the Chatterbox. Everything always just seems a little bit... I think it plays tricks on your mind about how much slower it is, and really in reality it's not actually slow. Do think that fast hands is the way to go. I've got killer on at the moment. Killer procs a lot, but I haven't yet built up my damage from running the memento. You've seen the memento stats on the floor. I'm dazed and confused. Oh, it's putting in the work now. Someone behind me. Oh, why can't I see this dude? Old man one up. Whoa, what went on? Blind man plays video games. So far so good. Memento's getting nicely built up now. We've got some survivability in here as well. We've got some decent amount of armor on kill as well, actually. Excuse me. Language. I'll wash your mouth out with soap and water if you carry on like that. Your distance is alright as well. That's not crazy. The distance is not crazy. And you kind of see how quick my life comes back, especially when you pick up a token. Means I don't mind kind of taking that kind of damage running into them just to get close to, you know, make them eat the dirt. Yeah, I mean, it feels good. Feels really good. I'm gonna do this last section. Kind of getting carried away just playing the game at the moment. Which certainly makes the video longer than it needs to be. I love the extended pulse size. I mean, it's an SMG there. We killed a purple and... Oh, hang on, reloaded too early. A purple and a yellow, and we still have bullets left in the mag. So that, you know, that's saying that's a long, long way ago from when we used to say, can you kill an elite in a mag, for sure. Which is really, really nice. Alright, let's not carry on this mission. Let's just check out something very quick. I wonder if we can check out that resource convoy there very quickly. See what it's like in the open world. I'm using a named piece of gear as well that I honestly didn't think I would ever use, and it kind of just slots in perfectly now because we've got the palisade in the game as well. I feel like I'm dropping frames. Does it like it's dropping frames to you guys? If you have any builds that you want me to check out, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Or if you think, you know, you need a certain kind of build, let me know. Right, pop his bag. I'm definitely dropping frames. Oh, nice. See if we can put in the work. Excuse me, that is rude. Yeah, it absolutely puts in the work. Really, really nice. Yeah, great build. Right, yeah, we are on heroic. Good, because I made a mistake of recording a video on normal earlier on and no one wants to see that. So the crazy thing about this is at the moment we can get up to 225% critical hit damage, which is it's pretty bonkers, really. So first of all, you're going to want to start off with gunner and select SMG damage. That's just a no-brainer. 10% armor on kill, extra rate of fire on kill as well. Every third reload is 50% faster. Absolute no-brainer for this build. We're definitely going to take gunner. This was the SMG that I was talking about. Obviously, there's plenty of alternatives here. You could run the Ouroboros. You could run the Chatterbox. You could run, you know, the Lady Death. You could run an MP7. There's plenty of alternatives here. This was just one I wanted to go for as a high end, just to show that, you know, these builds are obtainable by anybody playing the game. This is a build that you can farm in a few countdowns and hopefully have no problem. Like I said, I would consider running fast hands instead of killer. Killing an enemy with a critical hit grants 40% critical hit damage for 10 seconds. And that doesn't sound like it procs a lot, but if I just go into the range, and this was always kind of the same argument they used to have with why the Dark Winter used to be absolutely amazing before it got left behind this patch. If you look at the little icon on the left of the gun, killer kicked in. Killer didn't kick in. Killer kicked in. Didn't kick in. Kicked in. Kicked in. It refreshes itself as well every time you get a kill. There's no cooldown on it. Oh, bit of an unlucky streak. Kicked in. So you very rarely lose it. Kicked in. Kicked in. Kicked in. You know, it's such a good damage talent for your guns. But maybe fast hands might suit your gameplay style of run and gun a little bit more. So you've got a couple of things to consider there. We're taking the Memento, just great all around damage here. I get a lot of people telling me I should run it more in my comments, so this is for you guys. Weapon damage, armor and skill tier, critical hit damage, and we're going to get a buff on the number of cores that we've got, and we've got 5 red ones and 2 blue ones, which is really, really nice. And 1 yellow one, you know, just cause, right? It comes with the backpack. So that's great. We're going to run the Palisade mask. Now you could run this mask. You can run it as a holster, or you could run it as, or a holster. Mask or a holster is the 2 options here. Unless you've got really, really lucky, like I have, and you have one of these bad boys, Obliterate, Palisade, chest piece. But I didn't want to put that in because it is very unicorny, and I don't want to keep making builds where people have to farm for weeks to get a unicorn to be able to put it together. So with this one, we're going with the Palisade Mask. It comes with a blue core attribute. You're looking for crit chance, crit damage, and crit damage in the mod slot, giving us another 10% armor on kill. That's 20 we've got so far, plus the bonus armor that we get from the memento. The chest piece is going to be a Sokolov Concern chest piece, with gives us 10% SMG damage. Comes with a red core, weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage in the mod slot with Obliterate. Just really, really nice. I mean, you could go with... I know it's got a lot of fans right now. You could go with Intimidate. I just don't think you're in bonus armor enough to warrant it. And whereas Obliterate is definitely a constant. And we know we've got super good critical hit damage. So Obliterate just makes more sense here for me. Gloves. These ones are probably your hardest part of the build to get. But it's the 511 named Death Grips. Weapon damage, armor on kill, which is why we want them, and critical hit damage. Really, really nice. They've given us now 30% armor on kill, which is kind of a nice sweet spot to be in, plus the bonus armor from the memento. Then a Group O holster just to bolster the damage a bit more, because we get 15% critical hit damage, weapon damage, crit chance, and crit damage. And then for the knees, we've gone with Fox's Prayers, because the damage target out to cover is super, super valuable, and it's very, very nice. Now, you could go with a second piece of Sokolov if you really wanted to, replacing either the Foxes or the Palisade. If you wanted to drop 10% armor on kill, and you think, you know, memento and 20% armor on kill is enough, you could add another 15% critical hit damage by adding a second Sokolov. So you've got that as an option as well. As it stands right now, when we look at the stats, you can see I've got 59% critical hit chance, 161% critical hit damage, 70% headshot damage. But what you've got to remember is we've got Killer on right now. So Killer grants us 40% critical hit damage for 10 seconds, which would take us all the way up to 225% critical hit damage, which is absolutely crazy. And just think you could take that to 240 if you dropped 10% armor on kill and went with a second Sokolov piece as well. So yeah, plenty of options here. You know, you can run shields, you can run Banshee pulses, revive hives, defender drones, you know, whatever you like. But yeah, this is a really nice build. I'm personally probably would drop off one of this armor piece here and go with weapon damage, but I'd put that on purpose again because I don't want everyone having to farm unicorns. You know, the Palisade comes with an armored core. You just basically need a crit chance or a crit damage roll here, roll the other one, and you've got this perfect piece right here now. So this is a bit of an all-rounder, and yeah, it works absolutely great with the selection of your SMG that you want to run. And yeah, it's a really good build. I had a fun time using it and fun time putting it together. That's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and consider joining the channel. Thank you for all your support, agents. I couldn't do this without you, so please do continue to like the videos, comment down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, agents. Goodbye.